Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a place that once echoed with laughter, birthday cheers, and the constant jingle of arcade machines. A place where families celebrated and children begged to return. But after dark, the real Freddy's opened its eyes. Tonight, we follow Mike Schmidt, a man caught between a haunted past and a terrifying present. A man searching for answers about his little brother, while fighting to keep custody of his last remaining family, his sister Abby. Desperation leads Mike to take a job no one else wants. A night shift security position at an abandoned pizzeria with a history soaked in shadows. Inside this dusty building, something still moves. Something still watches. Something refuses to let the past rest. This is the story of Five Nights at Freddy's. But don't worry, we'll stay far away from any explosive scene that Universal would throw lightning at us for showing. Mike Schmidt's life is falling apart. His little sister Abby depends on him, and she's all he has left. But holding on to her is becoming harder each day. Bills stack up. His job history is a disaster, and his aunt is waiting like a vulture to swoop in and take Abby away. Behind all this is Mike's trauma. Years ago, his younger brother Garrett disappeared right in front of him. The memory replays in Mike's mind every night. The forest, the screams, the flash of color, and then nothing. Unable to escape the guilt, Mike's mental world is collapsing. He needs a job. He needs money. He needs a miracle. Instead, he gets Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza stands frozen in time. Posters of smiling cartoon characters hang crooked on the walls. Tables covered in old party hats. The stage lined with 4 animatronic mascots, Freddy, Bonnie, Chico, and Foxy, standing motionless, like lifeless guardians of a forgotten era. The building hums with an eerie quiet. It feels wrong, like something is waiting. Mike's job seems simple. Stay awake, monitor the cameras, keep intruders out. But the second night begins to whisper something different. Lights flicker without reason. The arcade machines buzz despite being unplugged. And the animatronics seem to stand in different places every time Mike looks at them. As Mike stares into the dimly lit halls of Freddy's through the CCTV screens, unease crawls beneath his skin. The building groans. Vents whisper. The animatronics shift. He brushes it off. Old machinery, maybe faulty wiring. But deep down, he knows better. Then, the footsteps begin. Heavy, slow, dragging footsteps echoing from the main dining hall. When he checks the camera, nothing. When he looks again, one animatronic has turned ever so slightly. A head tilt, a small twist, a silent message. Freddy's is not empty. Every time Mike closes his eyes, his mind drags him back. The nightmare repeats. Garrett's laughter, the forest, the chase, and finally, darkness. But the nightmares begin to change. Now Mike sees children, 5 of them, standing in the shadows, watching him. Sometimes close, sometimes far away, always silent. They seem to be trying to tell him something. But every time he approaches, the dream shatters like glass. Mike wakes drenched in sweat, unsure if the dreams are memories or warnings. On his next shift, Mike meets Vanessa, a police officer with an unsettling amount of knowledge about Freddy's. She knows the layout of the building. She knows the animatronics. She even knows the stories. Vanessa reveals that decades ago, 5 children disappeared inside the pizzeria, the same number that appear in Mike's dreams. The case was never solved. She hints at something darker, something buried deep inside Freddy's metal shell. Her voice carries weight, like someone who's seen the truth but wishes she hadn't. Meanwhile, Mike's aunt grows impatient. She needs him out of the way to take Abby. So she hires a group of careless intruders to break into the pizzeria and get Mike fired. But Freddy Fazbear's Pizza has a mind of its own. The intruders quickly learn that the animatronics don't like uninvited guests. What happens next is, let's say, contractual unavailable for recapping. But the message is clear. The place is alive, and it protects its secrets.
Come on, you stupid!
Hank?
After the incident, Mike has no choice but to bring Abby with him on his next shift. That's when everything changes. The animatronics, cold, silent machines, come to life around Abby. They play with her, draw with her, interact like children trapped in metal shells. It's as if Abby unlocks a part of them Mike has never seen. And it terrifies him, because the way they look at Abby feels familiar. Like they remember her, like they've been waiting. With each night, Mike pieces the puzzle together. The missing children, the animatronics, his brother's disappearance, Vanessa's warnings, Abby's strange bond with the mascots. Everything begins pointing toward one horrifying truth. A truth hidden inside Freddy Fazbear's pizza. But what happens next? The real twist. The final confrontation. The identity of the puppeteer behind the chaos. That enters the land of major spoilers. So we'll stop the descent right here at the edge of darkness. And that is as far as we can safely go. Mike came searching for a job, but found a nightmare stitched together by memories, machines, and missing children. What he uncovers in the final act changes everything, but that part belongs to the movie. If you want to experience the final twist, the showdown, and the truth behind Freddy Fazbear's haunted halls, you'll have to see it for yourself. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and join me for more movie recap stories. And remember, at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, the doors may close, but the eyes never stop watching.